Okay, good morning, students. We'll continue with the the relative projectile motion. So we'll discuss again today some problems related to relative projectile motion. Okay, fine. So let me begin with this basic question. Okay, this is the particle. This is UA and UB. This is, I'll write it here, this one. So UA is 2 meter per second, UB 14 meter per second. It is a tower of height 11 meter. It is a tower of height 20 meter. The separation between them is 27 meter. So both are projected from some tower. Okay, these angles are 45 degrees. This is also 45 degrees. You take this as origin. Two stones A and B are projected simultaneously at t equals 0 as shown. Find minimum separation between them. Okay, now there's a ground. Okay, previous problem only, what we had, the same previous problem
Sir,
only.
what are the speeds, sir?
I'll write down. Yeah, UA is equal to 2 meter per second, UB 14 meter per second. Gravity is present. Okay, compared to previous problem both were at same level. No, here the level I changed it here. So one particle is projected from at height 20 meter from the ground, other from 11 meter. The speeds are given. This is stone A, this is stone B. Straight away, what to do with gravity? What to do with gravity? I think nothing to do, no? Just you have to say goodbye to gravity here. Because the acceleration due to gravity of both will act downward. So relative accelerated motion will be 0. Only it's like a relative velocity motion. So first you define the velocity vector, UA bar. First you define the velocity vector, UA bar. What is UA bar? 2 cos 45 I cap 2 sine 45 degrees j cap. This will be root 2 I cap plus root 2 j cap. Similarly, define the velocity vector UB. UB will be 14 minus cos 45 I cap. I took this as origin here. At the left corner, you can see here this origin is there. So therefore, towards left, it should be negative x-axis. Minus 14 cos 45 I cap plus 14 sine 45 degrees j cap. So 1 by root 2. So this will be minus 7 root 2 I cap 7 root 2 j cap. This is a UB bar. What shall I do here? You can describe the motion of projectile stone or motion of stone A with respect to stone B or motion of stone B with respect to stone A. Either of any one option you can pick up. So let me describe how stone A moves relative to stone B. How stone B moves relative to stone A. It's left to you, that one. Let me do UBA. Any one you can pick up. I'm doing motion of stone B with a stone A. After class, you can try. Let stone A relative to move stone B, then you work out, you'll get the same answer. Maybe the diagrams will be different. Fine? Maybe diagrams. So you should, in exams, don't waste time with that one. You pick up any one. You'll get the answer. So UBA, I'll write it. So this will be minus 7 root 2 I cap, 7 root 2 j cap, minus root 2 I cap, root 2 j cap. So this will be minus 8 root 2 I cap. 7 root 2 minus root 2 will be 6 root 2 j cap. Look at this UBA. When B looks at the A, it will move in a parabolic path. When B looks at the ground, with respect to ground, B will move in parabolic path. With respect to ground, A will move in parabolic path. With respect to B, with respect to A, the B will move in a straight line. So what is that path? Is giving minus 8 root 2 I cap plus 6 root 2 j cap. Tell me how it should be. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. This vector, it will be directed in the second quadrant. The vector will be directed in the second quadrant. Please don't repeat. Everyone is supposed to hear my teaching. Please don't repeat. Keep your hands far away from your microphone. Sit happily, comfortably. Hold one pen, notebook. Try to work out now rather than just only blindly listening. Focus more on learning than repeating things. See, it's not like I'm telling maximum students, they are giving me in WhatsApp, so like ask other students not to repeat. Your friends only complaining, not mine. See, they like to hear only teacher's voice. Okay, any doubt? Okay. But the teaching part, only teacher's voice, they like to hear. Pawan Sai Teja, please control yourself. Unmute it. You unmute it and sit happily. So this will be UBA. Velocity of B with respect to A. See, I'm speaking like this. Don't feel, because it's like a 72 kids are there. So I should think about the majority, not of 1-2 students. So don't take it other way. I'm talking in very harsh way for maximum benefit of everyone. Okay, fine. What to do now after this? But sir, like so many things are there. Gravity is there. You didn't took gravity. You do one thing, velocity of B with respect to at any time you calculate, no, you'll end up with this equation only. At any instant of time, the velocity of B with respect to A will be this much only. But sir, you wrote initial velocity. Still, you work out, you see that at any instant of time, the velocity of B with respect to A will be this much only. So now, what is the method? We used to draw a triangle, no? Velocity triangle. So the velocity triangle, it is like this. This is 8 root 2. I should draw it below. And this is 6 root 2. 6 root 2, that I'll show it here. So the resultant UBA vector will be in this direction. Let me call that as alpha. This is UBA. And what is UBA value? Let me calculate.
14.56.
14.56. Okay. 14.56 meter per second. Okay, no, this is the thing. Okay, let's have in hand sine alpha, sine beta, so that they'll help us a lot. Sine alpha is what? 6 root 2 by UBA. So 14.56.
So sorry, so 14.14.
14.14. Similarly, cos alpha is equal to 8 root 2, 14.14. I'll give the values.
Sin alpha is 0.6, sir.
How much, ma?
Sir, alpha is 37 degrees.
Okay, then I'll switch off my video again. Some problem. Okay. Alpha is how much?
37 degrees.
37 degrees will come. Okay, yeah. So alpha is 37 degrees. I think this is going to help us a lot. Look at no, how it was theta b. It was 45, no, but how much it's having here? It's 37 degrees. So how the path I had to show it? I think I had to really come back to the diagram. So here the path of this will be somewhere. The path of this will be some rough diagram, huh? No, not just rough estimation. But what about the UBA vector? UBA vector will be in this direction. This is very important. It will help you a lot to learn the concept here. This diagram, the blue color line is what? Very important. Okay, no? This is so. What is the path of B with respect to A? So what is the green color one? Path of A. Red color one. Path of B. The blue color one. Path of B with respect to A. Okay, got it now? So I think now we are in better position. So we got alpha. What to do? I think we got this velocity triangle. Any name can you give for this? Velocity triangle. Let's come for this one. Somehow if you can get displacement triangle only, you can calculate that minimum distance. Am I right? How to bring that displacement triangle? I'll take help of the same diagram. So how much of UBA vector is making angle? It is making angle alpha. I'll proceed to next diagram. This will be. So here. So this was the distance. $20 meters, no? So this distance is 20 meters. 27 meters. This is 11 meters. So do one thing, take help of this. What is the remaining distance? This will be 20 minus 11, 9 meters. This is A. This will make an angle alpha. So and this distance is 27 meters. So where do that line will come? if I draw it, I'm not sure. So somewhere I feel like there's a thing. So now what will happen? So what you have to call this as UBA, no? You call this as UBA. Forget about moving of stone A. Stone A is what is the state of stone A? It is at rest. Tell me what is the minimum distance and what is this not 45 degree? It should be how much? Alpha. This is what that minimum distance. I think a little bit troublesome, no? Here, it's not that easy what earlier we used to get. So I'm not sure whether this line, so this is the minimum distance. So t equals 0 here and the time at which it will occur, t. So I'll extend further this line. This line, let me extend here. A, let me call this as P. I know alpha. So we'll do one thing. We'll take help of mathematics here. This is what S minimum, no? This was the S minimum. I think I'm giving enough information in the question at least. Look at that. And so this is what S minimum. AM is what S minimum. Okay, now we know alpha. We know this is 27. Can we calculate this A, P, B, this is C. Can we calculate PC? Yes, we know PC. And we know AC. So from that what will happen? I'll get this H. Then if we know H and we know alpha. So this is 90. So how much this angle will be? This will be perpendicular. So what can be this? This is alpha. Can we get that our required answer? Getting all of you? There's a path of BA. So let's proceed like this. Sine tan alpha. Tan alpha is equal to PC by CB. So PC is equal to CB into tan alpha. CB value 27. Tan alpha, anybody?
So 3 by 4.
3 by 5, sir. 3 by 4, sir.
4, sir.
Okay, 3 by 4. Okay, now we got the value of PC. So 51, 27, 60, 81 by 4. So can we calculate H now? Yeah. So I'll calculate now. So we'll calculate PA now. So PC is equal to PA plus AC. So PC value we know 81 by 4. PA is what? H, which we have to find out. And AC is what? 9 meter. So I'll get the value of H. After getting H, then cos alpha equal to S minimum by PA.
Sir, H is 45 by 4.
H is 45 by 4.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that is H, I'll write it. Cos alpha, I think cos alpha 3 by 5.
4 by 5, sir.
4 by
4
5.
by 5, sir.
Okay, 4 by 5. So 9 meter is what?
9.
This is our answer. See how actually a student has to get into the diagram. He should work out. You should know the diagram, how it will move, what will happen in the triangle. So here what we had a displacement triangle. I'll write it clearly. Here we have. So it's irrespective, whatever the type of situations or drawing that velocity triangle, displacement triangle problem over the same problem, you work out the velocity of A with respect to B. UBA you find out and get the diagram, work out, you'll get the same answer. How to calculate the time? How to calculate the time? I think we can calculate PM. So I'll leave it for you. So the time taken. So this should be equal to BM by UBA. How to calculate BM? So we know BP. We know value of BP. So cos alpha equal to AC by BP. And you know PM value, that also can calculate. Substitute all and work out here. This part I'll leave it. Okay, try to work on this. Okay, what all we did, I'll scroll up, just see once. I think we have started like this. Two stones A and B are projected, path of B with respect to A, then path of B parabolic, path of A is parabolic. The path of A can be on right side of B also. I'm just giving rough diagram. Better you what happen, you can calculate the range, what can be the range, everything, no? Check it. Draw exact path. There's only just estimation. So after getting the UBA value, so what happened to gravity? The relative acceleration motion is 0. So with that, now we'll proceed in this way here. Then we'll get the velocity triangle after getting UBA. Then there I'll find out sin alpha. Yeah.
Sir, your voice is not clear, sir.
The
voice is breaking, sir.
Okay, wait. I'll Now can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm having 2 internet connection. Both are down. With mobile, I'm doing hotspot. I'm doing this. From yesterday, there's no internet. That's why the night it took almost 1 o'clock for me to upload your videos. From yesterday afternoon, I think it's almost not there for me because of heavy rain winds. Okay, now take this. So the velocity triangle, then there we define cos alpha, sin alpha, because they're going to help us a lot. Then also tan alpha, if you want that. Then the displacement triangle. This will be really troublesome, no? Like earlier, we used to get a very simple triangle here, but things are not like that. So we just took help of the geometry that AM is what? The minimum distance. I am indicating that one. That AM is what? The minimum distance. It's a good problem where you need patience. Like that, some 2 or 3 questions are there in a Cengage or any other book, no? So try to work out, try them, put effort.
Sir,
Yeah.
what's the answer of time, sir?
Time you should tell me. I don't have time at which it is.
I got it 3.8 seconds. Sir.
I don't have information. Anybody, you just verify it. I'm not sure somebody has calculated, but there's a procedure. Everything is different.
Sorry, sir, it's 1.9. I'm sorry, sir. I made a calculation.
1.9. So later you verify it, ma. Huh? Okay.
Sir, I got 2.4, sir.
That's what I'm telling this one. Verify your calculations. Verify from your calculation. Huh? It will take more time. So that same just only mathematics. I'm leaving it to you. Okay, I'll go for next thing. Relative. Like what will be the range time of flight of a projectile projected from a trolley? Okay, I'll directly start. Projectile motion from a trolley, that one. Projectile projected from a moving trolley. Okay, this is a topic which I am picking up. So what do you mean by this? till now what happened? We have discussed the projectile motion where we used to project that from a absolute or select from ground frame. So now let me take the point of projection itself will have a motion. Then point of projection itself will have a motion. Then how that particular in different frame of reference, the motion of the projectile will be. There are two frames are there, trolley frame and as well as the ground frame. So this will be the trolley. This is also a very simple topic. Just you have to stick on to the basics, relative velocity, relative motion basics. If you can take help of that, I think you can manage it. So there's a ground. Velocity of trolley, let it be here. So I'll project with it's a long trolley. In the diagram, it appears short length. It's a long trolley, that one. I'm projecting from a point A with a speed UR at an angle theta. So what are UR? What do you mean by UR? UR is velocity of projectile with respect to trolley. What is VT? Velocity of trolley with respect to ground. Okay, fine. So these are the things. So first you should be, you should have that particular symbols. You should have a proper idea. Okay, I'll wait. Voice not clear. Huh? Now can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll proceed here now. Okay, I projected. So how to discuss this entire numerical, this one. So here you resolve this motion along X, along Y axis, along X axis. So you are velocity of projectile, or you can call this as a stone, velocity of stone with respect to trolley along x-axis should be equal to velocity of stone with respect to ground along x-axis minus velocity of trolley with respect to ground along x-axis. Will I agree this formula? VAB, VA minus VB. And what is velocity of stone with respect to trolley along x-axis? UR cos theta. Velocity of stone with respect to ground along x-axis. We don't know this. Velocity of trolley along x-axis is VT. Substitute all this with sign. Towards right, I'm taking positive. Still voice clarity. Okay, no problem.
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
So velocity of stone with respect to. So this will be velocity of stone with respect to ground is equal to VT plus keep it like this here. Now similarly along y-axis we'll find out velocity of stone with respect to trolley along y-axis equal to velocity of stone with respect to ground along y-axis minus velocity of trolley along y-axis. How trolley is moving? Suppose you are moving on a truck. How truck will move? Along the road. Will it move vertically? Not possible, no? So this will be 0. So that, and this is how much? You are sine theta. So what is USY is equal to? You are sine theta. I think these values are going to help us a lot. Now, we'll determine time of flight. The vertical component will determine time of flight. I'll write down the calculation part. The time of flight is equal to, shall we write 2 USY by G? Will agree with this symbol? So what is USY, that one? You are sine theta. Time of flight is very important in every problem. Once you get time of flight, we can find out all other things. So let's calculate the range of the stone with respect to ground first. The range of the stone with respect to ground. So range with respect to ground. Voice problem. Huh? Can you hear me clearly?
Sir, there's a bit cracking, sir.
Bit crackling sound. We'll wait for some time. Just one. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then I think I can proceed now. Huh? I think technology should improve, no? We thought like we are in better position. You look at the things here, so bad. I changed the USB port. A lot of, to be frank, I'll here, so many things. No, left hand I'm using for scrolling up and down. The right hand I'm writing on the pad, and I should look at the screen. My eyes should look at screen, not the pad. I should, so my right hand will be writing on pad. If I look at the pad, what I'm writing on screen, not possible. So I should look at the screen. Left hand should be for scrolling up and down, moving left and right. Right hand is for writing purpose. And anybody, if you just like a mute, unmute, everything, move and this one, no. So I had to move my left hand. I'm a right hand person. Left hand very difficult for make us movement. I'm a right hand person. So these are the many problematic things are there. It's not that easy. Almost voice, all, everything we have to control, no. So that's why we are requesting students like often, I think, because right hand I should keep for the pen, that one. On the left hand, movement is very difficult because I'm a right hand person. Somehow, okay, 2 months, somehow we are managing. Okay, let's come for this. Range with respect to ground. Okay, range with respect to ground. So RG, I'll write it. What is the velocity of the stone with respect to ground along x-axis? USX into T. So this should be equal to UR cos theta plus VT time of flight 2UR. So this is 2UR square sine theta cos theta by G. Okay, after some time, wait, trolley will not be here only, no? Trolley will be displayed somewhere here. So let's take. The point of projection. Okay, let's come for the point range with respect to ground. This is t equals 0, I projected. T equal to t, this is a position. And this was the point A where I projected. Okay, now range with respect to trolley. Tell me any formula I should use. What is the velocity of horizontal velocity of the ball with respect to trolley? Only UR cos theta only into time of flight. So UR cos theta, time of flight is 2 UR sin theta by G. So this is 2 UR square sin theta cos theta by G. So range with respect to ground will be how much? RT plus so these are things. What actually going on? What do you mean by range with respect to ground? So finally, it will strike some point on a trolley. It will strike some point on a trolley. B. So what was the B? B was here, no? So where do it will come and strike the trolley here? This is the point of striking. Call say some velocity it will strike. Then what is the range with respect to ground? Where I should indicate range with respect to ground? Call this is P. Now what is the range with respect to ground? This is what range with respect to ground. And what is this? This is the range with respect to trolley. I am giving enough information in the diagrams. It will strike at point B on the trolley, that one. Then where that point B will be at the position of P. So therefore you have started, okay, I'll give symbols, P2. This is P2, P1, and this is the P1, no? P1 will be somewhere here. Okay, able to get this? So this will be. So like this, what happens? You can determine the range with respect to trolley means where, at what point, at what horizontal distance on the trolley it will strike. That's the meaning of that.
Sir, sir, small doubt, sir. Sir, in reality, if you assume the particle won't have the velocity by itself, na sir.
I'm projecting it, no? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Then we have to even consider the height, na sir.
Okay, that is another thing, no? I'm just discussing theoretical idea.
Okay, sir.
Is that okay? No. So the diagrams are very important. What I'm indicating that P1, P2 is what the range with respect to ground. It will not strike on the ground. The point B where the ball where it strikes the trolley, that point B will be at location of P2. So if you are standing on the ground, you feel it has displaced horizontally by distance RG. If you are on the trolley, you feel it got displaced by RT. We will measure this RG person on the ground. Person on ground measures RG. We'll measure we'll measure RT person on the trolley. Are you able to understand? The frame of references are different here. Do make observation. I'll take the next condition. I think these conventions are very important. This plus minus. Anything directed towards right, I'm going to take that as positive.